Year. So what if you could have been proven what somebody was doing, but you was taking your time and trying to show them in the easiest way. So let me show you. See how I do that? Look at the end of what I'm showing you on the screen. All right. That's one way. So 150K an hour going down the drain. And I'm telling you, I hope you drop dead. Bitches. what you call me? I'm the dog, but I'm telling you, that's just the color of my skin. I got a big fucking nose. Yeah, and I wear, do y'all see me trying to hide? I show you exactly who I am. Concerned citizen too, and that's me. But if I knew how to make 150K a fucking hour and some bitches came on a fucking YouTube just want to fucking talk so they can make I don't know how much y'all get on fucking YouTube because I don't give a fuck about y'all cash apps. I don't be counting the next man fucking pocket. You either a fucking builder or a destroyer. Yeah, think about it. You a builder or destroyer. What I say when we be over here, I say we be building over here. We building over here. The rest of that shit, anybody else talking about in New York, they building in New York too. But I don't got no shit up in New York. So I don't give a fuck about them. They not my fucking competition. Unless they some competition. Nobody on here is my competition because I keep evolving. There's other things that I want to do. But I learned from, where do you think I learned from? People like Donald Trump, Jay-Z, yeah, the business side. I don't give a fuck what they doing in their bedroom. You understand? So they shouldn't give a fuck what I'm doing in my bedroom unless they got me under some type of surveillance. They shouldn't give a fuck about what I'm saying on my motherfucking channel. Evolution happens every hour, every minute of every day. So if you don't continue to evolve on those grounds, that you can change something in real time, you can change something. Then, you're not worth the nut that put you out there. So who they always saying? I'm just saying. The woman, she always trying to hold you back. It's either, and I don't mean just a woman that is naturally a woman. It may be a woman just by their nature. Yeah. It might be yags or something, anything. They got women characteristics and everything. But if you've been through all of that shit before in your life, you're not gonna fucking learn from it. You telling me that you can't fucking learn from your mistakes? What the fuck is something blocking it? Is something blocking? Like, I mean, at the most, every year you get a little bit wiser, at least, right? Not smarter. I don't want the newest fucking phone, the latest fucking phone, all that fucking technology in there that they got in that fucking phone. I don't want that shit. As long as the phone, as I can look at the phone and play my game on that motherfucker, text on that motherfucker, and make a goddamn phone call. So if you see a company for sale, let's say a company, any company like T-Mobile, but T-Mobile, they franchise they shit out. They only cost you like $50,000 to get a fucking T-Mobile store. Why? But why the fuck would I want to be called T-Mobile? Am I T-Mobile? Then got to take on they fucking problems? No, I'm not taking on no fucking body problem. None of their business or none of it. I don't want. Listen, I'm a customer. Never a fucking I was a business customer of T-Mobile, but T-Mobile has a data breach and gave somebody my motherfucking look, my shit. They gave somebody my shit. Driver's license number, everything. They call it a data breach, and then T-Mobile just tell you, but you gotta, yeah, you did? Okay. Now, I don't want to fuck with you no more. I don't want no more business from T-Mobile. How somebody hacked T-Mobile, their business section, to get the information or the information of the people that can call in and make changes to the account, give them all of the information, password, all that shit, or to give them the power to change the password so then they can put on another fucking John. And you catch them. What T-Mobile supposed to do? What the fuck you dumb, stupid motherfuckers down here in the Mo3 sector think I've been doing the whole fucking time? You think I didn't know what type of fraudulent motherfuckers y'all was the whole fucking time? I make y'all fucking start fucking testifying against each other. I had y'all speed trials up and everything because y'all know that I'm putting a fucking RICO and I'm choosing the channels that I'm going to fuck around with. So if I come to your channel and I just sent you some money and say good content, what the fuck you think I'm doing? Y'all fucked up $150K an hour for me. And my partners are going to be happy when I get all of them channels and tie it right down to the Mo3 murder. That's what justice for Mo3 is. Because that means I know everybody who had an investment in the Mo3 sector by what you're putting out. But the thing about human nature, people just can't help themselves. They gotta talk. If it's that big of a fucking conspiracy, somebody gonna talk. So they would have to. If I'm saying I'm a dog, that's only gonna get through to one person. And what was I been screaming about the whole time was the real estate, because I know real estate. There's nothing that I forgot that I evolved into in real estate since I learned about it. Yeah. I mean, do you know how much it is to own the land that people might have to get buried in? You know, like graveyards. Do you know how much it is when your family dies? You. This is in the South. You bury them on your land because you got land, and you want them to be around your family to forever be around you. Let it go walk out in your yard every day and fertilize the land that holds the remains of your relatives. You own the whole town, the store, everything. Now, of course, people hearing about shit going on up north. They having fun. And we still got dirt fucking roads down here. We got one fucking hotel in the fucking town, all of that shit. As you remember, when you went down there and you buried your, your great grandmother. She had two funerals, one in Philly and one in our hometown. And you just remember the year that happened. So somehow, some way, Your ancestors get in touch with you because you start seeing a number. Like, let's say you see 84 or something like that. Or like I just showed you, a 9R4. You understand the numbers, you don't. See, most motherfuckers just go live. They just push the live button, boom. But I'm literally telling you, privacy complaints is coming in on my channel, and I haven't even shown anything. I just played the tape. But it's a SB at the end. So I know who the person is that's making a fucking privacy complaint, but it's like they got a special drink. But I make her so frustrated because I know what gets to her. She a bitch. Yeah, I don't give a fuck if she a cop. I don't give a fuck if your son is the FBI. I don't give a fuck about no judge. If they fucking corrupt, they going to fuck the jail. I've been collecting. I'm telling you, dumbass, stupid bitch. I'm telling you, I'm the dog. You see all the books behind them and everything? I can fucking read the law. Know how to report the judge, everything. Yeah, he got to recuse himself, and a judge not recusing himself on a case that he handled criminally can't give information on a case that he handled civilly. So who the fuck do you think that I made a deal with? The prosecutor. How you think that I documented the deal? Through email. So, yeah, motherfuckers is gonna live up to their fucking deals. I don't give a fuck about nothing. I told you I'm in the Commonwealth of fucking Pennsylvania. Sometimes you plead guilty to a crime that you didn't commit because there's a greater gift. Yeah. But I know one thing I wouldn't cop to. I'm not copping to touching no fucking kids. And I ain't copping to nobody. Fuck out of here. I ain't copping to nobody or nothing. I don't know nothing about nobody. I don't know. I don't do that. And I'm not giving nobody no fucking body. So anybody can go look my record up. I don't give a fuck if you go look up that I did this and did that, and it said I was trying to make some money. Yeah, I was trying to make some money, but I wasn't trying to suck dick for it. Yeah, I wasn't trying. Yeah, you don't have nothing, no paperwork on me on my knees, pleading for nobody to do no fucking favor for me. And I don't have to ask no judge for no fucking mercy. I'm this judge, I already fucking know. He don't know what the fuck he talking about because he ain't never served. I look up the judge. I look up the fucking prosecutor. The prosecutor on my case, she was a pregnant Chinese woman. You think I don't remember everything? I remember everything. You can't burn up everything. No, I call myself We Are the Receipts because I'm not gonna let a motherfucker destroy my name or my family's name. So my family, they don't call me by my fucking first name. Or they do call me by my first name. The first name that my mom gave me. The government fucked that up and verified it. He sent me a birth certificate. And it's the first name that my mom gave to me. So I had to correct y'all, me and my mother. So we had to correct the government. What makes you think that I'ma ever stop correcting the government? You owe me, motherfucker. And I served in your military. But I ain't gonna be no cop for you. But yeah, you're gonna give me what you owe me by hook or crook. Yeah, I'm a veteran. All right. So you think I wouldn't understand United States Code? But it's several Johns. You got 18 USC, that's the criminal code. Yeah, you read every crime all the way from 18 USC, section 1 or 2, which is aiding and abetting. Yeah, you can aid and abet a crime just by simply telling somebody some information and they feel like you aided and abetted that crime just because you say, yo, I know somebody. That don't mean I'm in a fucking crime. So I make sure over here, everybody know I don't know nobody over here. If you see somebody that was up here on the shorts, yo, that shit was on Instagram. Yeah, it was a fucking cartoon. Yeah, I had to build my channel up. Fucking, yo, YouTube, there, somebody put these illegal, it comes out that they was putting illegal copyright strikes out. That's crazy right there, though. And they said they had a plan for me. Well, the only plan that I heard was to cover all the X's at the ATM. And it was an organization. So it's me against the world. There's many ways that people, if it's an organization, what the fuck we an organization too. So how I wake up today and there was a deal where I could show for free all my channels. You know why I wanted to show all my channels? Imagine when I had already had all of these channels up, somebody wanted me to say that so they can put a whole bunch of false complaints. See, you gotta have the backup to the backup. I'm Scooby Doo. I show you what flattery means. I'm just telling y'all the whole way. I just told, dude. I just told him. I ain't gonna tell you his name, man. Why? Because he knows. Now, I ain't pick out no one particular bitch. But have y'all ever seen a movie Nobody's Fool? Nobody's Fool. Y'all never seen that movie? It's a Tyler Perry, but it's one of them Tyler Perry movies. I call him Black I'm Proud. I'm Black I'm Proud Jones. That's what I call him. Where he got mostly all these fucking black people in there. And they ain't that good at acting. And you know, it's like softcore fucking porn in the John and called Nobody's Fool. That's by Tyler Perry. TPS. Tyler Perry Studio. I don't know what happened to it. I just noticed a certain thing of all of his movies be something, but then he moved away from it. And he tries, no matter what happened in his life, he tries to keep people that look like him employed. Or he explodes the career of certain people. Yeah, they go through Tyler Perry, they pair on Tyler Perry joint. Next thing you know, they get introduced to somebody else and somebody else, somebody else and somebody else. But let me share something.
On top of that, y'all, I dug up some footage from my Gene Dill interview. I know I haven't posted it yet, but I got the part where he is talking about J-Lo, and he said, listen, y'all can believe what y'all want about J-Lo. He contends that he actually saw the way her and Diddy get down, and J-Lo was the one literally putting that hair in a bun, putting some Vaseline on, taking her hoops off, and ready to go up to Diddy's studio and start some ruckus. Y'all, listen, you cannot make this up. On top of that,
Now, first, this is Tisha Tells. When she's talking about J-Lo, I'm trying to know what year I was locked up. I'm just saying. But
y'all, I dug up some footage from my Gene Dill interview. I know I haven't posted it yet, but I got the part where he is talking about J-Lo, and he said, listen, y'all can believe what y'all want about J-Lo. He contends that he actually saw the way her and Diddy get down, and J-Lo was the one literally putting that hair in a bun, putting some Vaseline on, taking her hoops off, and ready to go up to Diddy's studio and start some ruckus. Y'all, listen, you cannot make this up. On top of that, y'all, I dug up some footage from my Gene Dill interview. I know I haven't posted it yet.
so I show a person that somebody wanted me to view Tisha Tells. It was they wanted me to see the shit for a reason. But they gave me advice also. And it was to build. Now, either it was to build or to tear down. Because I don't even tell my partners. They don't need know the shit that I got going on. I'm Fort Knox. I'm never gonna tell you what I got going on. You gotta be a fucking mind reader. So looking at, I'm just happen to be looking at all of my notifications that was coming. So, a person said something to me. But if I'm talking to you and you keep having to go, I just taught you something new. So you route, so you jump off the phone. I know when I'm talking to the feds or the feds have to regroup because what they thought they was on to, that you never was on to me. I was always on to y'all. Why the fuck would I not? What? You think I'm winning? You think I would let the feds run down on me again? No, I would learn. I would evolve. Just like I'm telling you, the federal police can look, the feds can't run down on you without permission from somebody. So what have I done? All I did was transfer anything that anybody thought was going on in Pennsylvania. I just transferred it to Texas, along with Devin Brown. I don't even know that nigga or his mother or this alleged FBI agent that she says her son. And then I get a restraining order that I can't say her name. Yeah, this sounds like some Valerie Plume shit. You know, the reverse of what happened with George Bush and Scooter Libby. Maybe somebody told you this number right here, 150K, because I mentioned it to him. And it was that bitch. So she knows what I'm. But as soon as I heard this bitch start talking all on the fucking John, yeah, we started losing funding. But she started naming names. So of course, why wouldn't I track the source of who's putting out false information about me? Because bitch, you lost me 150K an hour, something that you are never fucking making your whole fucking lifetime. Your husband, everybody on this motherfucking internet, because you don't know what the fuck you doing. That's why I hope you drop dead. That's why everything y'all did was to, this is my hope for you. You satanic. That's word of God. If you don't know the scriptures, then you wouldn't understand. If you don't understand the scriptures, why I shy away from a woman that wants to be seen. You know, she wants to be seen. Still, at like 60 years old, you trying to be seen, you trying to make sure you're back. Ain't nothing wrong with keeping your health down, but to tear somebody else down and everything. What's the first thing that I do? I never tear down my sisters. I think she's a beautiful woman. All of them beautiful. All my sisters are beautiful, and if you see my daughters, you'll see that the skin tone is a certain color, like mine's. I ain't no 52 fake out ass nigga, whatever. I ain't nothing. It's- But I know my partner, one of my partners, and I've dealt with Jennifer Lopez type woman. Jennifer Lopez wanting to put her hair in the hair bun. Yo, that ain't no different than any fucking sister, any sister anywhere. They trying to go up there and get that shit in. They know put that Vaseline on and everything. Yeah, that's hood shit. That's why I don't care if a Puerto Rican is from the hood. Yo, I told you, Puerto Ricans and all of them, they call it nigga. I'll tell you, nigga. Let me say this on every fucking channel that I got. Nigga. I could never make a deal with fucking Google. Because I gotta be whoever the fuck I am. And I ain't gonna change. I ain't gonna stop cussing. I ain't gonna stop being me. No. It says, tell slash why you mad, son? I'm talking to myself. If y'all want to hear me talk, yo, I'm talking to myself. If you pick something up, yo, it was meant for you to hear it. Down the drain. But female dogs. I don't know who these bitches is. Y'all talking about, y'all put in complaints talking about I was harassing you. What the fuck I'm harassing you? I could have outbid Empire anytime I wanted to. But of course, yeah, some bitch went live and then said I owed her $1,000 a week. Did you read the fine print? Or did you read the email I sent with the non-disclosure agreement? I said I really don't care about much because I'm never going to tell you the trade secrets. You just can't go on social media and talk. Now, so the first thing I'll be asking women or is when I talk to them, is you recording me? Don't record me. I've talked to a couple of women and they said, "Oh, I hate when people say that. Ain't nobody recording you." And you know what? I ain't even heard none of those recordings on the internet. I don't know if he played that shit for somebody else. I don't know. As far as I know, I trust who I trust. And one thing that I've shown them is I got one mod that I know of. Somebody broke into my system. I got one mod and I know her. Oh, allegedly. She ain't got time for none of that. As long as I know that she alright, because she's like a daughter to me, and my actual daughter's alright. Let me turn this bullshit on. I don't want no anybody. I'm gonna show these fuckers how. If Rainwater or Ratchet TV could ever make you any type of money, they would have did it by now. But y'all just know that I wouldn't put up with some of the shit. And you should have me. You should, if you had the bank, if you had the bank in line, you already had the bank line in line that's gonna finance everything to give all those people that's getting ready to get out of jail a second chance by starting a school that gives them a trade, just a trade, like learn how to build a house or learning HVAC, how to do the plumbing in the house. But not only did you come up with a plan, but you know that they're gonna have to take out the loan. So everybody eats. So you hire them to work on your properties. That's what you call on the job training. So how could you ever be breaking the law? So if a bitch come on this motherfucker and say I owe you shit, bitch, I don't hire strippers to dance on no fucking table showing their ass and none of that. I ain't in none of that shit. So if I say 88 is a bitch, I call her a bitch because she is. She's a female fucking dog. Y'all seen her laying down with her ass up in the air, ready to took it up. And that ass fake. Doesn't mean I wouldn't hire a stripper. Just wouldn't hire no big mouth stripper. Do anything for a fucking dollar. Nah. You won't set me up, bitch. Straight up. Everything in the interview that you know. Now, all these stories come. But the reason why put second chance because 3 had a song. If God gave me a second chance. This is my second chance, is to take down the Mo 3 sector. Somebody wasn't happy. Or they used the Mo 3 sector to flush out people that killed them. Now, we're down to 8 days before the trial of Marquise Conway, Theodore Thomas. If we know, that's who y'all want. Jose Bodega, right? Bodega. I told you what a bodega is in Philly. That's a store. And you know who called a bodega a bodega? Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican call a store a bodega. We call it the corner store. So if you foresaw that you had a physical school and they was getting ready to lock down the whole Philadelphia. Now our deal is that I got them, well, the whole Philadelphia metropolitan area, but that way. So rather than letting my mind deteriorate during that time, I was bringing hope to people because some people wasn't making it out of jail. They was dying in jail. But those who made it out, I provided a second chance for them in a certain area. So it brought me more money than maybe, shout out to Southern Smoke TV. So maybe it brought me more money, or my company more money, and my family. I'm not doing anything that no motherfucking white man, nobody wouldn't do. If you've seen the opportunity, you understood the numbers, when you fucking jump on the chance, as long as I'm not going to jail at the end of the day, I ain't doing nothing illegal. Somebody is holding a camera in front of this woman right here while she talks. What's she telling you about? Diddy. Is that much? How much richer are you getting off of talking about Diddy? I don't give a fuck about Diddy. Ain't Diddy getting ready? He might be getting ready to go to jail. But you got motherfuckers that's willing to say, oh, just because you saying that, oh, you beat Cassie up and all that, I don't know what the fuck happened between him and Cassie. Like I said, if the man did that shit, then there's laws that's gonna handle that shit. I ain't the motherfucker. I ain't trying to pick up on every fuck case. Do I like the fucking DA? a private investigator. I ain't on none of that. I'm one of the motherfuckers that has something to do with me. You had something to do with something that I have. I don't know this boy Diddy. I don't know him. Yeah, you might have seen a couple fucking shorts in there, but I don't know his fucking business. I know a man in the background, and I just circle a man in the background, or somebody sent me the shit. I post the shit. I don't know that nigga. I don't know the nigga. Like I said, when I see a man, I assume that that man is a man and he's straight. I don't want to hear no rumors. This girl said that and that. Yo, where the fuck Paywhere? You got a video? You got You got some fucking videos or something? Ain't nobody trying to see them videos anyway. Cause who the fuck trying to look at the next man? Fucking the next man or anything? Ain't nobody trying to listen to that video. Fuck video. Who the fuck? Man, get the fuck out of here. Plus, I'm too busy trying to clear my fucking name. I don't know me. Diddy, I don't know if Diddy gave some money over here. Yeah, but whatever the fuck, whatever money was made on this channel, didn't that shit come right back to everybody? I gave it back to you for answering the fucking trivia question. I don't know where the fuck people get their money from. I know where the fuck I get my change A from. Where I get my change A from, I get my change A because I know that where I got it from, they legal. They legit. Come to me a legitimate way. Now, ask me how I know. If I made a prosecutor back in 2005, 2006, and I told her to wake up on Saturday mornings, if you want to see how I earn my money, wake up on Saturday morning and see it. And then the next thing you know, poof, them fucking, all of them Jones, them infomercials. Don't y'all see any more infomercials? Yeah, go talk to that boy that had that information. I had Rob Kiyosaki up there. And then Oprah Winfrey, didn't she recommend that we listen to Robert Kiyosaki? What's the name of his book series? All of these people that's billionaires now would recommend these books that we should read these books. These niggas was all frizzards. So go talk to them motherfuckers. But is at some point you just be like, yo, I gotta develop my own way. Cause I'm not trying to go down that same fucking line that they went. You reinvent, you evolve. There's a difference between bending the rules and breaking the law. So that's it. So I can't even do the shit that I usually do. I used to Just go to the tennis court. Get all that frustration off. Knock that, slam that ball hard as I fucking can. Trying to get an ace. While somebody else was running my office. But the woman that ran my office, just got us a way that we talk. But she studied me and she know what I didn't like. And she'll call me soon as she seen something that she ain't want nobody to second listen. They knew that they couldn't second guess her. None of that. Because I'm a ride with her. She made a mistake because she thought what I told her I didn't mean. So she knows to this day she can come to me for anything. Because we don't know nothing. You know, family don't tell on family. But she know how I get down. And then she, like, I need you to do ura ura. I need to do ura ura. Because she asked me. And let me tell you, she could rumble. She could rumble. Yo, see, this John keep updating. Okay. So I'll never be bragging up this jizzle. But if anybody know, and you see that brown H in here, y'all know. Stop playing. Stop playing. Ain't nobody gonna do shit to me. When y'all see that H. And when I say H, I don't mean, so don't nobody say no shit. Like I'm talking about no illegal, illicit drugs over here. What I'm talking about, none of that shit over here. If I had to dispatch with you, I showed you everything about you just by looking at you. Yeah, you want to have them. Yeah, look at your fucking hands. They all fucking big and shit. Yeah, you want to have them. Trying to find a fucking vein. Keep shooting your shit up. Man, you can't find no more veins. No, I don't know. This girl be hype, but she literally changes, yo, like something is in her ear telling her to change. And why the fuck over these past couple of days this shit keep coming up on my screen? Who? I know who told me, and that's they might have told me for a good reason. I had I told you I used to talk. Who? Ray J. This us yesterday. This my homegirl. I'm not gonna play her joint because my homegirl getting her shit up. Look, she got 75K views. Matter of fact, fuck that. Let me put my city on.
Ah, ¿cómo estás? Yay! Hey, family, what's going on? Mm, to be able to afford to pay somebody like me to bring the kind of heat, bring the kind of reality, bring the kind of facts, bring the kind of dot connecting and all of that. Like, for what I do, I would have to get paid for that. And I don't. I do it because I care.
We from Philly. She said she did it because she cared because it happened to her. I do it because I care. Because everything that happened to these people, that shit happened to my sisters. I got 2 daughters.
So the simple fact that you got like people like that weirdo tree person who would go and call an actual promoter that I was negotiating with to do a show with and lie and say that I assaulted a 13-year-old child? Well, where's the police report? Where's the record of what you're saying? Nicole Johnson, the Nicole Carson, the Nicole Johnson Carson? I don't know. What I do know is it's a lie. And it's a lie that was invented by you and Josh Ray and Michael Braggs and Adrian Lewis and Latasha Transrena Kibi. Like these were your lies that all of you people created to try to find a way to discredit me. But when you go out of your way to actually call someone who I work with and lie on me, if you think you're going to get away with that, you're not going to get away with it. You might be making it right now, but you're not going to get, none of you are going to get away with it. It's
Yeah, I said what the fuck I said. Y'all kept fucking with Jaguar, right? So I kept fucking with Texas. Who the fuck you are? Yeah, specifically Dallas. Yeah, that's what you call pressure.
sad. But back to like what I was saying regarding Tory Outlaw, which by the way, the only thing I ever checked her on was the fact that I knew she wasn't Tupac's daughter and I knew she was lying about it. The second that she said that, I was out. I was not considering her in any way. But the truth is, she is a plant. She is a plant, period. And the reason why they're hiding is because they got busted. So now the new story is that I'm the reason why I was doing it for money. I set her up. No, the only thing that I did was set you up to be exposed, young woman.
Yeah, I set you up to be exposed. Yeah, I played dumb for a smart reason. Shout out to my homegirl, yo, Jaguar Wright. Yeah, I, who that bitch named Sin City Raps? Yeah, I say she rapped too much. And I seen down in her jizz on, yo, you fucking talking about, you were saying that my homegirl Jaguar Wright was a liar. So that means that you a liar, and so the fuck is Ratchet TV, so the fuck is all these other motherfuckers that be over in your chats. There's a lot of motherfucking liars out there that keep promoting you to keep telling lies. Because Jaguar Wright is not lying. Or did he went and be on fucking trial right now? If she wants to put him out there because she experienced it, yo, let me clear the way as much as I can of these motherfuckers in the Mo 3 sector that's trying to attack. Let me attack them. so the truth can come out. She said she a part of the truth sector.
And you need to keep your name out of my mouth. You and your criminal adopted mother, AKA lover, and all of that. Because allegedly, they're lovers. And she pharmaceuticaled out, dancing like a crazy person in music videos that she speaks against. So please stop asking me about this alley person, because that alley person isn't real. Her name is Tori Outlaw. And her and Shelly Carter need to be arrested for the things that they're actually doing in real time. Or she needs to flip on her fake mama and have that woman put in jail where she belongs. He agreed, jealous.
See, she for jail. I'm the other side. I don't give a fuck if motherfuckers go to jail. Nigga, do everybody a favor. I don't want you passing down no motherfucking taxes down to my fucking daughter. They gotta pay your taxes when I'm gone. They gotta pay taxes on what I leave them and everything. So you can have 3 hots in a cot. No, nigga, go do everybody a favor. Go step in front. Drop dead. I don't give 2 fucks about you. Seriously, I don't. I don't give 2 fucks about nobody raping nobody. Raping a nigga, raping a child, raping anybody. I ain't with that raping shit. Because I ain't never had to grape nobody. I just kicked that swabby bola. They seen something they like or whatever. Yeah. If women send me pictures of their body and all of that just because, I don't know why they sending that shit to me. Shout out to the little mama. 35, 45.
Jealousy, yeah, all of that. All of that, Lauren. All of that. But I just find it funny that the second that the trial hits, you starting to see the thumbnails now. You starting to see people trying to kick all of that around again. And guess what? That was deaded months ago. She was exposed months ago by the very YouTubers, and some of them are still using it right now. We got 750 poor people here, and we only got 250 likes. We need 500 more likes. Please double tap.
Yeah, she need more likes. Why y'all wasn't liking the joint? I was right in the chat. You see my like already there? Virginia Talbert. Hi, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. Let me tell you something, Virginia Talbert. Nothing disrespectful or nothing. We on this platform over here. We don't even nizzo nothing over here. Just welcoming me to the chat. I ain't trying to be mean. Nothing. We don't know nothing. I'm just saying. I'm MGR. We are the receipts. 215 and MGR. We are the receipts too. Something that I trademarked, and someone tried to put a copyright. I mean, what you try to put a privacy complaint? Because yeah, some people was trying to unalive me, or I don't know what organization this was supposed to cover all the exits when I go to the ATM. Okay.
free.
I told y'all what y'all thought y'all was gonna run me into. If you ran me into Jaguar Wright, guess what she gonna say? The only thing I ever been saying is Jaguar is right. Oh, he going to the talking about he going to the Mo3 trial on the 12th. Yeah, I wish the fuck he would. Yeah, I wasn't gonna fuck you up because I knew you wasn't gonna come to Philly. I told you. Yeah, I don't know what made you go up there and want to cover the Diddy trial or whatever. Like you know him, like you was in the bedroom with him or something. But you're the only person on YouTube, bro. Yo, this nigga Ratchet TV is the only person on YouTube that got a cock in his mouth. Yeah, for real, somebody got a picture of him with a cock in his mouth. And he claimed a privacy claim against it. I just make and document how you gonna put a privacy claim in if that's not you and then say, yo, that ain't me. Well, how the fuck you put the privacy claim in? Yeah, at the exact moment, yeah, that. See, one thing I noticed about my homegirl, she's very analytical. Just like me. She analyzes the videos, the pictures, just like me. When I analyze tapes, somebody sent me, I don't know who they came from. I don't know, but I do know this. If it came from the police, if they say, hey, you can't, what's somebody gonna do? Put a fake Aeon flux. Somebody gonna go through all of that, have a fake fucking police car and fake fucking everything, and then the next thing we know, you locked up. Ain't nothing fake about shit I put out over here, except for if I know that you trying to infiltrate over here, yeah. Or I think that you came from the other side. Cause don't nobody just fucking y'all don't even fucking know me. You just gonna just text me and send me this, say, yo, oh, this person was trying to take money from you. All right. Let me pay you for putting me on to that. Let me send you something. A gift for sending me something so I didn't make the mistake of continuing. Yo, that shit didn't even go together. That wasn't the fucking joint. And you send me a picture, but you trying to send me a picture of your TV. I'm paying attention to your napkin where you got me written down. And then you got the name of my company written down in red. And so, you ain't never seen Country Wayne. How Country Wayne get off on his case? You don't remember Country Wayne? He was sleeping with, but that's a skit. He was sleeping with the broad, the FBI agent. Her feelings was hurt. So her feelings was hurt. So she locked Country Wayne up. He was called Trip. She fell in love with the Trip. But somebody must have just fell in love with the voice and the picture. I never saw you. I never met you. Just the internet, man. Like motherfuckers catfish all day. You seen my Disney? You seen my junk? You seen Big Guy? Yeah, cause that's what I call him, Big Guy. In a sense. We're gonna start a countdown. Starting tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna start a countdown to the days. Yeah. That motherfuckers is getting ready to go to trial for the death. No, you think I was not prepared to go through everything that this woman was to go had to go through? And I'm showing y'all the whole time on real life street. So I'm like, yo, don't you see a white arm up there? Look.
And Honolulu Tony is the bad guy, and he has to be thrown out of the sector. I mean, paperwork just said it the other day when I was sitting with him that day. I asked him directly, did you not ask me to bury the hatchet with this fool for the sake of the sector because it was causing too much chaos? Me.
Who she was sitting with? Paperwork party. He's the first person that I have listed on a lawsuit. The first person. Because he was the first one that burnt me out my bread. And I told this bitch ass nigga, yo, don't fucking record me, you stupid ass nigga. I'm from the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. And what did paperwork party do? Yeah, that nigga played my shit first and then brought me up on stage. And then a lot of people thought I was a nut because I was just giving away money. No, I wasn't giving away money. I count my money. So I know everybody that burnt me. Yeah, he's still going to fucking trial. I don't give a fuck what he into. And I know his real fucking name because you put that shit on SoundCloud, nigga, and you trying to hide behind the Muslim boy. Yeah, the one that brought the trial against, if you go look up Ratchet TV or Gregory Dubowski, the first thing you see is a federal case. Yeah, his name Countdown John. Countdown John. See, I don't just bring out the paperwork, nigga. I explain it. And it's about you niggas that's right down there in Dallas, Texas. And yeah, I know y'all seen that Ratchet TV told me exactly where paperwork party when you was saying you was in Mexico. He said, no, that nigga right in North Texas. Now, tell me I'm lying. Tell me I can't pull up the fuck. I dare paperwork party to hit this motherfucking platform, nigga. I bet you I'll pull up the joint and show you where Ratchet TV and a text message is telling me exactly where you at. Because I want your real name because I knew it was a fake name. He was behind the Muslim. It was like a Muslim name. So I just went on SoundCloud and got your real name. And I apply that pressure. Man, you don't know who's standing behind me. Now you on Angie Stone. If you don't get your fucking fake ass out of here, bro, come on. You had something to do with messing with Miss Slowdown. That's a friend of mine. I like Miss Slowdown. So anytime I can help a woman that man trying to take advantage of, I don't give a fuck what you trying to achieve, nigga. You don't got to fucking threaten a woman. You ain't never hear me threaten a woman over here. You just hear women threatening me. I just show the receipt. Like, bitch, I ain't going to jail. But save everybody. Ain't nobody trying to get you 3 hots in a cot. Yeah, go run in front of, go run in front of a fucking chain. Go jump fucking off a fucking bridge. I don't give a fuck. You not giving up. You can't be 60 fucking years old and you just now having a come to Jesus moment at 60. Nothing happened to you before in your life. You damn near 60 years old and you making the mistakes that you're making by going live trying to compete with me. And I'm only 52. This the year 25. I told you I read shit back. Not all the time. Sometimes I just throw the numbers all around and yeah, I get what I see from the numbers. But I ain't no magician. I ain't none of that. I'm not none of that. I'm just thinking of the ways possible based on a God-given talent that I understand prophecy. And that you niggas was going to start trying to use numbers called gematria. Gematria. They're trying to explain it that for everybody. I don't give a fuck about no goddamn gematria. The Bible says the person responsible for all the deaths in the world, his name was Satan, Lucifer, light bearer. That's it. So he know a lot about me, but I know a lot about him because it say it in the Bible, black and white. I read the King James Version. I don't know how everybody else interpret it. I know that my Bible, I learned it in solitary confinement. I've read the Quran back, forward, I don't know how many times. I read the Hadith. And what I learned is I don't know nothing unless God, Holy Spirit, reveals me the truth unto me. Originally, the title of this live was Nothing Comes to a Sleeper But a Dream. But it says that God speaks to us in dreams. And if you read the Bible, you'll tell you and it tell you how to interpret. It said that Daniel had dreams, or no, he said the king had dreams, and Daniel was able to interpret the dreams. I ain't no interpreter of dreams, none of that shit. I know that my cousin, I got a cousin. She my big cousin. Used to live with me. She used to tell me when she dream of fish. Somebody was pregnant. She would call around the whole goddamn family and ask, was somebody pregnant? And when she came and it was, yo, my wife was pregnant, yo, I ain't even fucking announced the shit. She just told me that. And then I ain't even know she was, but I trusted my cousin. And so I told her, oh, like, go get a job. And lo and behold, she was pregnant. my youngest daughter, the one that people was threatening. And I'm telling you, I'm killing for her. I go to hell for her. To hell, meaning I don't believe that. I don't give a fuck if my body burned for the rest of my life. You're not getting ready to threaten my kids and everything, and I'm not gonna do something about it. No, I'm gonna do something about it. Yeah, you must be trying to. You need a departure. I give you a departure. Like that. I think I won't fucking. But now we come down to 8 days before Marquise Conway go the to Conway. If y'all ain't get me, I don't know Marquise Conway. I ain't helped that nigga pay for nothing to do with the death of Mo 3. So they not asking for my bank records. Them asking for your bank records. The woman who they asking, or the only person I know that was going to Walmart and actually said exactly what fucking store she was at, using her EBT card. Yeah, that was Queen 38. So that's her story. She's sticking to it. What else I'm gonna say? I know her and her pop was on a Microsoft Teams meeting with me, and they just showed a disc. That disc, I don't know what was on the disc. They didn't plug that shit up. They just told me what was on it. Something about a Netflix deal. Why wouldn't I want to fucking get in on a Netflix deal? Do I look? If I'm making 150,000 an hour doing something legitimate, why would I think that me putting money and investing it into something about Mo 3, a man that can sing, and have his mom come out and talk about positive things about him, because that's all you want to hear is something negative about fucking black men. I don't give a fuck what he rapped about. What did he do with the money that he got? He was giving it, paying people rent, everything. Now, he a good dude. Because I'm not, I don't know if I'm paying nobody. I don't know if I could pay for nobody rent. But if you need some help, I'll help. I don't ask you to send me the bill. Show me the bill that this I gotta trust in the goodness in people. I don't got time to be getting receipts for every fucking thing. Yeah. You don't have to send me a receipt. But if I spent that money, there's a receipt recorded somewhere, like Cash App, bank account, and I know how to read that. Redact means to edit out, put the black mark over certain, like the account number. I know the bitch on here who put my whole routing number and account number because she wanted me to pay her fucking rent, and I'm not fucking paying no Bitch, I'm not paying your fucking rent. You married. And I already read you the fucking riot that, yo, I'm not paying your fucking rent. I don't stay there. What nigga paid for somebody rent that he never fucking met? And they married. And your husband's supposed to be making all this money driving a truck. But what the fucking problem? He can't send you the bread for the rent? And you got him on, like, you in LA and you got him on his, what's that child support shit or spousal support? Yeah, see, I don't know nothing about that because I never, ain't no woman or nothing coming up saying that they had a baby by me and I don't take care of my fucking responsibility. Ain't no woman going in no fucking court and putting my name in no fucking court trying to act like I did something to them or I ain't taking care of my kids. I had adopted children that I took care of. They was my own family members, but I took care of them. So let me jump ahead and say, when I met Soul Player, one agreement that me and Soul Player had, he said he wasn't going to jail. I said, me either. So I don't know who the fuck Soul Player is. Soul Player. And he think he know me or whatever. Y'all may think y'all know me. Don't nobody know me because I ain't going to jail. Because I ain't doing nothing wrong. I just asked for justice for Mo 3. Now, somebody else, if you got in my fucking way, I already told you, I'm going to run right through you like a train. I ain't saying I was going to hurt nobody and nothing. I'm saying I'm going to run through you. If you got fucking scared, start shaking in your boots. And then start putting a plan together on how you was going to hurt me. And it was other than the internet. I went to every fucking channel. I keep telling you. Keep that shit on the internet. Some good shit get dropped. And I find out that some got dropped on my behalf, then you know I'm coming. So they know that it'll never end. So you gonna drop me or I'm gonna drop you. But I'm gonna find out who you is. But there's no way possible that people was coming in here and telling me, yo, my homegirl had her own channel. I've been following her every time she was on Real Life Productions and everything. And I went against everybody that talked against her. And look what she got on her shirt. Faith. Forward.
He opposing her. And guess what? He acknowledged that that's exactly what he did. And now all of a sudden, everything is all cool between him and the weirdos, and they're not his enemy, and he don't got no problems with them. But what it's starting to look like is like you lightweight lined me up. That's what it's starting to look like. It's starting to look like you came to me to ask me for information about these crazy people that you wanted to take down, that you wanted gone, and this, that, and whoopty woo. And see, like I told him, I really don't want to be involved. We got over 1K people in the room and less than 500 likes. That's crazy. Double tap the screen. I relate to this so much. Any content. It's just starting to look like, because like I told him, I don't bang with these people. They're stalkers. It is what it is. He asked me for information.
What are they? She said they are stalkers. So let's clear this real quick. Is Jaguar right telling the truth? Y'all believe she telling the truth? See the likes represent. Dude, if she got 1,007K likes, what she was saying, even though she got 75K views, who do you think the rest of them people is? I told you, it's more corny motherfuckers in the world than there is thorough motherfuckers. They won't hit the like button just because they don't want to hit the like button. You see who live right there, right now? A corny nigga. Leave my name out the blogs. Pussy, you only got 439 people watching your shit. Auntie Fee on that ass, she got 126. Nigga, when I tell you, I'm gonna fucking destroy you, nigga. I'm destroying you, Ratchet TV. Who you talking to? Leave your name out the blogs. Nigga, I'll leave. Yo, come to Philly so I can punch on you. Then I'll take your name out my fucking blogs. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. Let me punch on you. Say I ain't been telling the truth about you. Stalking motherfucker. You been stalking me. Yeah, you don't remember you had Philly Shell and you're trying to show it on your channel and then going hit me with a copyright and you using my content. Nah, I sit it and wait. You know, I waited and maybe okay, Marie, we just kept going.
He said he knew that Cleo was in Pennsylvania, but he wanted to know if I had any more information. And then he asked me if I had any information on Joshua Ray the robot. And I referred him to a place where he could go and do something. And I'm going to tell you exactly what it looks like. It looks like you were doing recon to see how much information I have to let these weird hoes know whether or not they busted or not. And then you asked me to bury the hatchet so that I go and sit with the weirdo. And then you can step away and say, hey, this has nothing to do with me. These are your people. These are your problems.
Am I fucking lying? I'm telling you what I say. I hope you drop dead, bitches. What did she call them? She called them hoes. But look what he was looking for.
Information. He said he knew that Cleo was in Pennsylvania, but he wanted to know if I had any more information.
He wanted to know if Cleo was in Pennsylvania. Last week, I tricked somebody. I didn't read the Cleo card. It was a Cleo card. I didn't read the Cleo card. I just read what was in the background, and it said, I'm telling you, it said, I'm going to put it up. I'm going to put the Cleo card right on the screen. Because I didn't read and say it was the Cleo card. I said it was I just read what was in the background and it said credit angel. And so I sent it to somebody right before I came live. I said, what is a credit angel? And it was like, duh, somebody that helps you build credit. So I brought up the whole credit drawing right up here and told you I was on that bitch from the beginning. Know how to fix my own credit. I don't need no fucking credit builder. And I told him, stop counting my pockets, nigga. Yeah, you can't find the rest of that money. It's in trust legally. I told you, if you want to talk to my lawyer, his name Clint Combs. He right on YouTube. So YouTube is real, right? So if Clint Combs is an Esquire, yeah, ESQ, he tell you how to be anonymous. So if I listen to him, he a fucking lawyer. What the fuck I'm supposed to do? But if I knew it before he even said it, yeah, if the FBI need to go talk to anybody, go talk to my lawyer and wonder why I put my shit in trust and that is private because that means I never had to put it up here on the screen. I don't have to produce it to nobody. But I just told you what the name of it was. One of them was. You know how many fucking trusts that you can fucking create?
And then he asked me if I had any information on Joshua Ray the robot. And I referred him to a place where he could go and do something. And I'm going to tell you exactly what it looks like. It looks like you were doing recon to see how much information I have to let these weird hoes know whether or not they busted or not. And then you asked me to bury the hatchet so that I go and sit with the weirdo. And then you can step away and say, hey, this has nothing to do with me. These are your people. These are your problems.
So who's the weirdo? Who she sat with? Here's the weirdo.
Subscribe and let's get the light. This channel's cool and he's a cool person.
Who's the weirdo? Hold up. Let me upload these text messages. You motherfuckers, y'all just be y'all be wanting to get exposed live. So that's what I'm gonna do. Expose you live. If I tell you you're going to fucking jail, you're going to fuck the jail. I ain't going to jail. I told you. This time I was gonna tell. And I am. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go through a series of I'm gonna go through a series of screenshots that I take when I'm playing my game. Who's stalking who? Who's zooming who? Who zooming who? Look, I'm telling you, I do this for fun. Look, 94. Look, my joint was on 94. It was on, look, 94. I said, I'm still a weirdo. You make sure y'all seeing this. Because I can't make this shit up. I can't make it up. Look, she say, I am blocking your ass all the way around New Jersey or Philadelphia. Crazy ass nigga. And then she look, what the fuck is this? I can see, look, with the old run knee, boo, oh, hun, T, O, God, GBA. I don't know what the fuck that means. I sent it to who? And I asked him, am I still a weirdo? Because he called me a weirdo. I ain't scared who I am. I'm MGR. I'm the Eagle. I like the Eagles. I never change. I'm an Eagles fan for life. Yo, but wait a minute, this shit get ready to get better. So I'm literally, look, they literally using the words that I'm using in my titles. Remember, I said checkmate or check your mate. Greenbacks 23. What's the greenback? Who know the history of greenback? That was a note. Yeah, it was one of the America's notes. The patient. I was surprised to find that when people were sending me stuff on PMG, they would never tell me what it meant. How the fuck would I find that out? All overnight. Overnight. So what PMG mean? So they want to push the P right here. He trying to fuck that. I told you I'm the reloaded version. You fuck the mystery game. I don't go. You fuck. He thought you was ever gonna push the R out. Yeah, the R. Yeah, I represent all my relatives. Reginald Petaway. Now he's dead. That was my uncle. I mean, I guess you should read the title. Go back and look at what I said. And no, I'm not going to jail because I didn't threaten anybody. But I hope you drop dead, bitches. Yeah, whether you're a female dog and you a bitch, or you is a nigga that take it in the ass. Fuck you. Shout out to H. Salute. It's my cousin. It's my cousin. Yeah, talk that shit. We stay ready. Yizzo. Nobody worry about none of that shit. Word to mother. Me and my cousin, we've been through thick and fucking thin. And this is a big cousin. But we know how to joke with each other. So if Cleo was in Philadelphia, yeah, why she went brown? Why her shit brown now? Just like my cousin. So, you see, he has chess. Look on his thing. He has the king right there. I told you, I don't play chess. People that had to call themselves the king, then you're not the king. You're not Muhammad Ali. Nothing. He called himself the greatest, and then we just took on to it and said he was the greatest, but he had losses. But he still was the greatest because he did what he said he was going to do. He was one of the greatest boxers. He's the greatest boxer around, Muhammad Ali. But he was Muslim. So I know when a message is coming from the fruit of Islam, Sunni Muslim, I know where the message comes from, but I just told you, if you came to Philly, nigga, or you came to Jersey, you're going to be surrounded by beards. Yeah, drop anything. Look, this nigga is home. Somebody came out and said that they certain bloggers was getting ready to get in trouble for being at the Diddy trial. Look, this nigga live right now. Tisha Tells is right up there. She's still there. Yeah, where the rest of y'all at? They sent you home? Oh, G Money still over there? So I'm trying look to go shade. Let me share this screen. If I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. What's how long you had to be on the channel tonight? 20 minutes, right? So I already know about the 11, 20. But this started June 11, 2019. Yeah, I was at my daughter's. You know, my daughter was going to graduate high school. That's how I know I ain't got nothing to do. Nothing. But I know where this young lady comes from and what's her her last name and where her people come from. That's my niece. Remember her, Ratchet? Remember you was trying to crack on my niece? You, Mr. Petty. Hey, some pedophile PDF. Yeah, I know the people in my family that worship the devil, all of that. They won't tell me. So I don't even got no more fucking time for you. Because when I say you're going to jail, if I stopped her from going to jail because she's my family, her going to jail for anything because that's my daughter, I will always be the sacrificial lamb. But I ain't going to jail. already been there. All I do is give people a second chance. You motherfuckers cost me $150K an hour, and God gave me a second chance because my cousin. He all right. Talking amongst the family is one thing, but going into a station and talking to people trying to get niggas knocked off and shit like that, that's a different thing. I told y'all. Ain't never gonna hear me talk about family business up here. Once I find out you family business, all bets are off. I ain't gonna talk about more family business because you niggas hate our family. You hate the Robinsons, you hate the Newtons, you hate the Olivers, and you damn sure hate Solomon, and you hate the Archangel Micah or Micah, Yahweh, Jehovah, Jesus. Good day.